Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. UConn will deliver the opening kickoff and will get this game going. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense takes the field. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't tear.
Open field on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold on.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Let's take a big view here about Vanderbilt. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David, and when programs at this level can get... He wants to go deep. He's got it down the left. They get him down on the play, and this big-arm sophomore's not afraid to show off the gun. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
Got the first down himself. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Commodores want to crank the tempo. Now from inside the red zone. Fakes to grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go back to the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy.
The coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did, and they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Huskies offense will have its first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Offense gets set for second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Baldwin. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. The Huskies are on the move.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense.
Turning it on! They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Pocket breaking down. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love it.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Here comes the field goal unit. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Got the back over the middle.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The Commodores will hustle to the line. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. He's got it. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They go to the ground. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Commodores will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Rush is on him. Going to try to get it himself. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. They'll run play action. Caught behind the line. It's Watson. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Commodores headed quickly to the line. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Using the quick game. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards in this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it set up on the outside. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. And the Commodores are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Makes the catch. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Commodores with the 1st and 10.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Commodores had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown Doors. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Michigan State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. Sparty has picked itself up off the canvas before, and this group is capable of it again today. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Wisconsin. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. Now facing a third and long. Grabbed in the middle. It's Porter. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. UConn will have to punt it away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They try to pop a run on the draw. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The Commodores want to move quickly. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. And this offense, not good enough.
And the Commodores will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. UConn going back to work on offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the stick.
Oh, he's got some space. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
He steps out of bounds at the 42. Brings up.
Back to pass. Fires on the move. Got his man. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And this 4 vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good things generally happen. That is tremendous execution on that pass play.
He'll pull it on the read. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. On third down, he drops the throw. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, the one thing we know about this defense is they've got some exotic looks, and they're not afraid to bring pressure from the second level. That time they brought the free safety, and he was able to get home and sack the quarterback.
The Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wants to bring it back. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The UConn offense goes back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Starts a drive trying to go up top. The throw to the outside is complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bringing the heat. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Release to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Baldridge. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. UConn comes to the line after getting another 1st down. Trying play action. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Huskies! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Love the individual effort here by the wide receiver. After he has the ball, able to make people miss. You see the speed as he goes in for the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
This offense has it with really good field position. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. grabbed over the middle. It's Fareed. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Third down coming up after that completion. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Get it out on the screen. There he goes. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. UConn quick to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Porter. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Here on third down for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Flips it out on the screen. Got enough space, and he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Yeah, and that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping back, making it look like it's pass. That running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing him the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space, and he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Toledo is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Bruce Gradkowski should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Nevada. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
First down, Commodores.
To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Commodores will snap it on first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle at Street. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Commodores with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Lets it fly. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Commodores kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Right on the money. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. Slips away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And the story of this first half has undeniably been the play of that kid under center. He's in total control of the offense, making the right decisions and reads, not trying to do too much. There's a reason he gets the NIL deals and all the love on social media. That young man is him, and doesn't that opposing team know it? And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
The Commodores will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UConn going back to work on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of... And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield and he needs a bunch. Here comes the heat. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
And we talked about this at half, man. They've got to start to pressure the quarterback more. This offense had a lot of success. You got to make this guy feel uncomfortable. And the first drive, out of the half, they do exactly that.
UConn will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes the catch right at the 50. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. To the ground with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Commodores in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Back to pass on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Street. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Now they'll run the draw. Can't get him to the ground. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Commodores can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Got his man down the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Commodores looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Hands it off. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. From the gun. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. They punctuate the chant with a trip to the end zone.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UConn offense goes back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Really nice job by the defense because they're doing their part, especially these last 2 drives now. Trailing here in the second half, but not by much. And they know if they just keep getting it back to their offense, good things are going to happen. Really nice job on 3rd down that time, getting the sack and now giving their offense another chance.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They marched to the end zone the last time they had it, do it again, and they'll be on top. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll run it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll go to the ground. Runs through the tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It's 3rd down and the line to gain is to 36. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The number 1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
UConn will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Brings up 3rd down.
It's a draw. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. The Commodores decide to punt it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
1st down for the offense.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And the Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. UConn will have to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Oh, what a move to get room. Touchdown, UConn! Stealing a score on special teams.
And every year there's exciting new freshmen to look at and talk about and pub up. And this guy got a lot of that pub, and you see why. The dynamic play on special teams. You can see the speed. You can see the wheels. And you know the reason the fans were jacked up when they signed this guy this year.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Is Colorado ready for prime time or what? Ralphie and company are running away with this one right now. They're up 14 over West Virginia. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Commodores want to pick up the tempo.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And incomplete on the deep ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Evans.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Makes the grab. It's Porter. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. From the gun to give, looking for room. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Fareed. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. So now it's 2nd and long. On the move. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
He'll do it himself. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Second down, he'll throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Baldridge. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UConn. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th.
UConn 38, Vanderbilt 21.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Quick release on the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
The Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the single back. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. The Huskies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Leaves it with the back. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They'll run it from the gun. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. And the Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
To the air on 2nd down. Soft spot in the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
UConn going back to work on offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
And the Huskies are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They want that clock to run. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. And here comes the punt team. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll try to pop the draw. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Hauls it in. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
1st down, Commodores.
Looking to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Working the middle. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game.
Timeout, Vanderbilt.
It'll be a draw. Creates a little room. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Brings up second down.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love